Okay, so, as a homeowner, something that's probably like crossed your mind at some point is just how much effort goes into selling a house the traditional way,
Right.
right? It's such a long process with showings and repairs and agent fees, and it can be so overwhelming.
Yeah. And that's exactly what we're going to kind of dig into today. Looking at how sell that house to me gives homeowners, like especially in a place like Webster, Texas, the chance to get these fast cash offers for their properties. And we know life can be unpredictable, right? You might have to move for a new job quickly. Maybe you inherited a house or you just want to avoid the whole traditional sale thing altogether.
Totally. And for any homeowners out there listening who are thinking about selling their homes like right now and want it to be quick and easy, there is a solution.
That's right.
Go to sellthathouse2me.com and you can get started right now and see how much you could get for your house with a fast and fair cash offer.
Exactly. So, like, to understand why this matters, let's talk about Webster, Texas. It's a cool area with a lot of history with NASA, and now it's this bustling suburb of Houston, a real center for both tech and retail. The real estate market's pretty active there. Like in early 2025, median home prices were about $395,000, and houses were on the market for an average of 40 to 60 days, which, sounds good, but that's still a lot of time and a big commitment for homeowners who need to move things along quickly.
Right, because let's be real, life doesn't always wait 40 to 60 days. So let's break down what Sell That House to Me really offers. What's at the heart of your service?
So basically, we're all about making selling your house easy and fast. You get
Hmm.
cash for your property without all the stress of listing it the traditional way. No need for repairs, no agent fees, and no waiting around wondering if you'll find a buyer who can get financing.
So the big difference here is that Sell That House to Me isn't like a middleman like a real estate agent would be. You're actually the ones buying the houses directly, right?
That's exactly it. Sell That House to Me buys houses directly from homeowners all over the U.S. That's what lets us offer the speed and certainty that you just don't get with the traditional market.
So when you say speed, how quickly are we talking? If a homeowner chooses to work with this, Sell That House to Me, how long does it take?
We can usually wrap everything up in as little as 7 business days.
Yeah.
That's way faster than the weeks or even months it can take to sell a house the usual way.
That's a huge difference for people who need to move quickly. So
Mhm.
who are the homeowners that benefit the most from your service?
Well, it really helps a lot of different people. Like homeowners facing foreclosure, they need to sell fast to avoid losing their homes. People going through a divorce often need to divide assets quickly and fairly. And then there are those who are relocating, maybe for a job or family, and they need to sell their house quickly and for sure to be able to move. And of course, there are people who just want a simple, straightforward sale without all the time and energy that goes into listing showings and negotiating.
It sounds like you help people in so many different situations. So let's get into how it actually works. Can you walk us through the process step by step? What does a homeowner in Webster or anywhere else need to do to get started?
We try to keep it as easy as possible. The first step is just sharing some basic info about the property. You can call us or fill out a form online. Sometimes we'll do a quick visit to see the property, but often we can get all the details we need remotely, whatever's easier for the homeowner.
Got it. So once you have that initial information, what happens next?
Our team then takes a look at everything. We assess the condition of the property and look at the latest market data for that area, like in Webster. Then we give the homeowner a no obligation cash offer. And this offer is usually unconditional, which means it's not dependent on getting financing or any other approvals.
So is there a lot of back and forth at this point? Do homeowners have to negotiate a lot?
Not usually. We
Right.
want to give a fair and competitive offer right from the start so you can make a decision fast.
That takes a lot of the stress out of the process for sure. And once a homeowner accepts your offer, what happens then?
Things move pretty quickly. We work with the homeowner to close the sale as soon as possible, often within that 7-day time frame we talked about earlier. Sell That House to Me takes care of all the paperwork, and we coordinate with local title companies to make sure the closing goes smoothly. Because we pay in cash, there aren't any delays that you sometimes get with mortgage lenders, so the homeowner gets their money fast.
It seems like the trade-off is that you might not get the absolute highest price for your house, but you get a guaranteed sale that's fast and easy, which is super valuable for people in a hurry or facing a tough situation.
Exactly. It's about offering a reliable alternative that's all about speed and simplicity.
Let's make this a bit more concrete for our listeners, especially the ones in Webster, Texas. Do you have any examples of how Sell That House to Me has helped homeowners in that area?
We do, and they really show the range of situations we can help with. For example, we worked with Jake P. in Edgewater. He needed to move fast when his startup shut down. He told us we hit me with cash fast out before the next mall run, which shows how quickly things can change and how important it is to have a fast solution, especially in a place like Webster where the business world moves quickly.
Yeah, it's like when life changes, suddenly you need your housing situation to change just as fast.
And what about Lynn T?
Lynn lived in Piper's Meadow, and she was getting tired of all the work that went into maintaining her older home. She said Piper's Meadow wasn't worth the upkeep. Their offer came sharp cash in 7 days, no NASA nostalgia. It shows how being a homeowner can be a burden sometimes, and a fast cash offer lets you move on without all that stress and the cost of fixing things up.
I remember we also helped Samara, right?
Yes, Siam was going through a divorce in Heritage Park. He said we grabbed it as his cash split fast, clean break. It shows how Sell That House to Me can really help during tough emotional times. You can divide assets quickly and fairly without the long, drawn-out process of a traditional sale. These are great examples, and it sounds like you help homeowners in Webster and all the surrounding areas too, like Nassau Bay, Houston, League City, Friendswood, Clear Lake Shores, Seabrook, and Pearland. You really cover the whole region.
We do. We know these communities are all unique, from the busy shopping areas near Baybrook Mall to the residential areas closer to places like the Challenger 7 Memorial. We're here to give fast and fair cash offers to homeowners throughout the Webster area.
Now, for our listeners in Webster and beyond who are thinking about using your service, what are some of the questions you get asked the most?
Yeah, good question. People are naturally curious. So for people in Webster who need to sell quickly, how fast can they expect things to move?
We try to give you a cash offer within a day of getting the property information. And like we've said, we can often close the sale in as little as 7 business days right there in Webster.
And of course, people want to know if they're getting a fair offer. So how do you make sure homeowners in the Webster market are getting a good deal?
Our offers are based on a careful analysis of the real estate market in Webster, and we look at the specifics of the property, its condition and everything. We use the latest data to make sure our cash offers are competitive and in line with what houses are actually selling for.
And what about the condition of the house? Do people have to spend time and money fixing things up before they can sell that house to me?
Absolutely not. We buy houses in any condition as is. It doesn't matter if your house needs a lot of work or if it's ready to move into even if it's near a busy spot like Baybrook Mall, we're interested, you could skip the repairs and staging.
What about people in Webster who are facing foreclosure? How can you help them?
We can get them a cash offer very quickly, which can be a lifesaver for homeowners in Webster. It helps them avoid the long-term problems that come with foreclosure. Our fast closing process gets them the money they need so they can get back on their feet.
You also work with people who inherit properties which often need a lot of work. How can Sell That House to Me help in those situations in Webster, even for properties near places like the Challenger 7 Memorial?
Selling an inherited property can be tough both emotionally and practically. We make it easy with a fast cash offer so beneficiaries can sell the property quickly without having to worry about renovations, estate sales, or putting it on the market and waiting for a buyer.
Like we heard from Sam's story, divorce is another common reason people need to sell quickly. How do you help Webster residents going through a divorce?
We give a fast and straightforward cash offer, which makes it easier to divide assets during a divorce in Webster. Both parties can move on without the hassle of owning a property together.
And lastly, since Webster is so close to big job centers like Houston, people move away pretty often. How does Sell That House to Me help those who need to leave Webster quickly?
We can buy your house fast, and that gives you the cash you need to move smoothly and on time, whether you're headed to Houston or somewhere else.
It's amazing how Sell That House to Me provides such a complete and supportive solution for homeowners in Webster and the surrounding areas who are facing all kinds of challenges.
Absolutely. And if you're in one of these situations, or if you just want to sell your house easily and for cash, don't wait. Go to sellthathouse2me.com today and get a fast and fair offer. You might be surprised how quickly and easily you can move forward with your life.
So to wrap up, let's go over the key benefits for homeowners in Webster, Texas and nearby communities who decide to work with Sell That House to Me.
Okay, so first of all, there's the speed. You get a cash offer quickly, and you can often close the sale within 7 business days. Then there's the convenience, no showings or open houses. And you don't have to worry about repairs because we buy houses in any condition. And the best part is no agent commissions or hidden fees, so you keep more of the money.
And maybe most importantly, we make cash offers, which gives you the flexibility and security you need when life throws you a curveball, whether it's foreclosure, divorce, relocation, or just wanting a simple and efficient sale. We're here to help people find a better way to sell their homes.
So here's something to think about. Imagine what you could do with all the time and energy you'd save by selling your house quickly and easily for cash. What new possibilities would open up for you? What could you achieve if you didn't have the burden of your current property holding you back?
It's about unlocking your potential and simplifying your life. You can finally move on from the complexities and time-consuming aspects of selling a house the traditional way.
Are you ready to discover a better way to sell your house and move forward with your plans? Visit sellthathousetome.com right now and take the first step towards getting a fast and fair cash offer. We're excited to help you.